I'm lost already. Haven't even started yet. Ow! Ow, I've got sweat in my eye. Ow, hurt my foot. Ah! I'm blind! I'm Kit, and this is my camper van, Willie. In September last year, I joined the VanLife community in the UK, exploring the local woods, parks, rivers and waterfalls in the nearby counties, and having a few hair-raising adventures along the way. In the previous episode, I revisited Bolsover Castle, where I explored the battlements, climbed some stairs, poked around in some bedrooms, and was terrorised by a toddler.
Sorry, come on.
But I eventually found my way back to the sunlight. Please subscribe to stay abreast of my ongoing van life journey. Hello, you find me at Newark Castle, or at least at the car park that's kind of near Newark Castle. Don't worry, this episode isn't going to be an entirely castle-based episode, unlike last week. It's just a complete coincidence that I happen to be at a castle again. This is not turning into a castle channel. Don't panic. Please don't unsubscribe. I'm at Newark Castle. I haven't had a look round just yet. I arrived here very early. The castle isn't open yet. It's only 7:24 a.m. And I've already had a bit of kerfuffle just trying to find the bloody place. I'm lost already. Haven't even started yet. I'm parked up there somewhere. I'm parked on a main shopping street. My sat-nav told me that this is the castle. Clearly it isn't. I really have no idea where I'm going. How am I supposed to get to the castle? I really am. I'm the world's most incompetent person. Okay, well, I can now see the castle. The castle is there. Look, there it is. There's a castle. Just got to figure out how to get to it. I can see some gates. I don't think this is the correct way to approach the castle. Now that I know that it's up there, I'm going to turn the van round and see if I can find somewhere nearer to park. There's got to be a proper car park, surely. So I had a little bit of faffing about to begin with. And then I found some bin men, some garbage men, and I followed their truck for a bit, and then when one of them got a bit paranoid and wondered why I was following, I asked for directions, and he very kindly gave me directions to the car park in which you find me. And as far as I can tell, this is the nearest car park, and it's got pretty reasonable charges, so I'm going to stay here for, I don't know, a couple of hours, have a look at the castle, and then move on. Castle's just up there, by the way. Right where the sun is. It's kind of inconvenient. Well, this is embarrassing. I thought I was going to take a selfie, a still, and I pressed the video button by mistake. So now I've got to say something. Oops. Okay, here's the situation. I've had a bit of a tantrum. I'm no longer at Newark Castle because Newark Castle is shit. And I tell you that with the authority of a person who hasn't yet been able to visit Newark Castle because I couldn't find the way in. Now, I know that I'm of limited intelligence. This has been proven time and time again on my channel. But there were no signposts. The castle was plainly visible from many angles. I just couldn't find the way in. The instructions on Google Maps told me to put myself in the middle of a busy main road in a shopping area, which again showed no visible signs of a castle or any signposts, so I've given up. Newark Castle is shit for the simple reason that you can't get to the bloody place. It's hidden, and they obviously don't want you to go there, so I didn't go there. As it happens, on my way to Newark Castle, which had been my intended destination, I spotted one of those little brown signs that denote a place of interest, and it said Robin Hood Theatre. So that's where I am now. I'm parked up in a funny little turning around sort of place, which the theatre signage describes as the overflow car park. It's really just a turning around sort of place. I'm surrounded by fields and leafy trees, and it's actually quite pleasant. There's a nuclear reactor just across the fields in the background, which is probably going to melt down any minute because I'm here. But aside from the danger of being irradiated, it's actually a very peaceful, tranquil and rural location. So I'm going to go and get some B-roll and have a look at the Robin Hood Theatre. Is that it? There's no way of even knowing what's on. I don't see any posters or any photographs or anything. Okay, I'm a moron. The posters right here. See? Posters. So it looks to me as if the Robin Hood Theatre is a little village amateur sort of affair. Kind of what I was expecting, to be honest. You could just tell from the name. And, well, there's nothing wrong with that. And apparently there's a new season coming soon. Maybe I'll come and see something here just for a laugh. Am I a patronising bastard? Am I a pompous, superior, patronising little twit? Oh well.
In 300 yards, turn right onto Staithorpe Road. Take the next left onto Cross Lane and you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived.
No, I haven't. Oh, well, isn't that just hilarious? Okay, well, luckily I can turn round. Well, Google Maps is being particularly shit today. Still, I'm in a very pretty area, so I'm going to just find somewhere to park up all by myself, like a big boy. Well, my intention had been to visit a place called Barnby in the Willows, purely because I liked the name. I saw the name on a map and thought, oh, Barnby by the Willows, that just sounds like an idyllic place to park up. And I have to say, the countryside around here certainly is very lovely. But I couldn't get to whatever the specific pinpoint location was that Google wanted to take me to because of roadworks. So I've turned round and stopped in a little lay-by type place that I noticed as I passed it. So I'm not planning on staying here that long because it feels a little bit exposed. But there's a beautiful view of some fields and some trees. It seems very nice and rural. I'm going to stop and have some Pringles and a cup of coffee. I've just been outside and had a little look, and it's not as exposed here as I at first thought. I'm kind of tucked away. I'm off the road completely, and I'm not blocking anything. This is potentially a place where I could spend the night. Okay, well this is a proper car park. Authorised vehicles only up that way. So it's a limited car park. My reversing skills are miraculous, legendary, mythical, borderline godlike. Nobody reverses like me. I'm the best at reversing, the best at... There is the most glorious smell of wood smoke all around me. This smells like the campsites that I used to camp at when I was a child, and I mean tenting campsites. I used to be a member of an organisation called Forest School Camps. It was nothing to do with school, although maybe it was named after a school at some point, I don't know. Anyway, I camped all over Britain with FSC, and I loved it. I had my own tent, and it was lovely. And anyway, the smell that I'm smelling at the moment reminds me of my old camping days at FSC. It makes me very happy. KFC. I honestly can't tell what I'm supposed to be doing here. Is it just a general woodland walk? On the way in, I drove past some sort of pond, which I now can't find. I've gone past some colourfully decorated huts, which seemed very unwelcoming. There were women there who looked at me with extreme suspicion and then slammed the door in my face. Am I not allowed to be here? Is this private? Well, obviously this whole place is just here for comedy effect. Now I understand. This is Disneyland. Disneyland British Midlands. The question is, am I brave enough to try and open the teepee? And what if there's someone in there? What if they're having some sort of sweat lodge or something? There is a zip. Oh well. Wow. I'm in a teepee. I did not know that was going to happen. I'm in a teepee and I'm dizzy. There is a sign that says welcome, so I guess I'm allowed. Well, I've been walking for what feels like miles through some fairly mundane and uninteresting woodland. There's no clear signposting telling me what's happening, where I'm supposed to go, or anything. I followed a sign to a Roman village, and it took me to a clearing with a teepee in it, which is clearly not Roman. So was the teepee just on the way to the Roman village, or was that it? I don't know. There's now this very long, narrow path through the woods. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere, and I would really appreciate some signage just to reassure me that I'm still heading in the direction of either the Roman village or somewhere specific. Even the car park, that would be nice. Just tell me where I am and where I'm going. I've reached the point where I want to get back to the van, and I can't decide whether it would be easier just to turn back and return the way I came, or to continue forward and hope that this path leads back to the car park. But what if it just goes further and further away from the car park? There's no way of knowing. I really need some signage. Finally signage. So I can go to Watling Street, or I can go back to the Roman villa. Apparently that teepee is a Roman villa. But see, the teepee's off in the distance there. Watling Street, I don't know what Watling Street is. Why would I want to go there? What's the purpose of it? Some explanation would be nice. But there's another path, an unmarked path without any signage, that goes in this direction. My sense of direction isn't great, but what little sense of direction I have is suggesting to me that if I follow this narrow, unmarked path, it should take me closer to the car park. But that could be famous last words. I get lost easy. Anyway, I'm brave and manly and intrepid. Ow! Ow! I've got sweat in my eye. Ow! Ow! Okay, my nose is running. Very brave, very manly, very intrepid. I'm taking the path less travelled. Ow! Ow! Hurt my foot. Oh! I'm blind. I'm blind. Rugged, intrepid, manly, limping, runny nose, blind. Oh no, where am I? Karen's Patch. There's a sign. It says Karen's Patch. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Do I follow the path to the life ring? Or do I cross the bridge that actually looks like it's going somewhere? Well, it looks like they both kind of meet in the middle anyway. I'm going to follow the bridge. A path, a real path, a people path, a path for people, a path with very clear tyre tracks on it. This is a path that I can follow, and my sense of direction is telling me to head this way. So I found a path, a proper path, a drivable path. It's going to obviously be going from somewhere to somewhere, so I'm going to follow it and hope that I'm going the right way. Oh, I'm too fat for this sort of exercise. There's another bridge. I see cars. Cars. Okay. I found the car park. Oh. Where's the van? Where's the bloody van? I've limped to the wrong car park. I'm lost. Lost in the woods at a car park. Only I could achieve that. You know what? On that note, I'm going to call it a day. It's another McDonald's cliffhanger. Tune in next time to find out if I survive the woods, if I make it out alive. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't already, you know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share, comment, do all the good stuff. And I'll see you next time. See you later.